The 7 Spiritual Lives of Linda Mary Montano. Once upon a time, a very, very long time ago, in a land that was filled with water and movement and mountains, there was born a very, very curious and alert young girl who was extremely interested in the mysteries of birth. And death. Flower Girl, that was her name. She loved life, wanted to see things and know things and be things. She wanted to ride horses and travel and dance. But when she came out of that mountain cave, she saw a very, very, very startling sight. Things were strange and scary. People did things that were scary, and everything was one big challenge, too big to face. But maybe, if I look like you, dress like you, and act like you, everything will be okay. Flower Girl cried and cried and cried and said, "Everything is lost. I feel devastated, anxious, filled with dread and discomfort. I feel guilt and shame. All is horrible, and I am bad, bad, bad. I'm going away. I'm going away." She didn't know what to do, so she became even more depressed, irritable, anxious, and then went back into the cave and swam, coming up for some air sometimes. And she saw something that looked just like this. Flower Girl was fascinated. She said, "I'll look like you, I'll walk like you, I'll talk like you, I'll be like you. Then I'll be good. In fact, I'll suffer even more than you. I'll be a saint." This lasted for a while. Then Flower Girl said to herself, "I'm getting very good at feeling bad, and I feel very bad about feeling so bad. Life is tragic. Life is so tragic." So she jumped back into the water and swam and dreamt about horses and good times, even though she was terribly, terribly unhappy inside. She was so unhappy, so miserable. She came out of the water to look around, and she saw people who were beautiful and colorful, and they smiled, and they looked exactly like this. She asked these people, "Am I good? Am I free like you?" And they said, "You have everything you need, but you are not happy. Something's wrong. Where is your happiness?" Flower Girl said, "I couldn't be happy there. I can't be happy here. Maybe I should dress like you and walk like you and talk like you. I should sing like you. Then I'll be happy. Do I seem happy now?" But alas, something was wrong. Flower Girl was not completely happy and said to herself, "I'm not free. I'm locked in guilt and blame, self-destruction. I try to look happy and sweet just like you." So she said, "I'm going." And she jumped back into the water and swam. But inside her head, the voices said, "You are bad, and you're acting good and good at feeling bad." She came up for some air to look around, and she saw some people. They looked just like this. And she said, "I will walk like you. I will talk like you. I will dress like you. I will think like you. Then I won't be bad anymore. I'll be strong and calm, just like you." But something wasn't exactly right. She still wasn't able to completely walk like them or talk like them. And she felt very bad and said, "I'm bad and weak. I'm feeling good about feeling bad. This makes me feel very bad, even though I talk a little bit like you, walk like you. I'm going away. I'm going away." So Flower Girl jumped into the water and swam and swam. She was actually enjoying herself a little bit, but just to check things out, she pulled her head out of the water, and she saw an incredible sight. There were people, and they were growing flowers and songs and medicines and eating strange foods. And she said, "I would like to walk like you. I would like to talk like you and dance like you and sing like you. I want to be like you." But after a while, she saw nothing was right. She couldn't be like them exactly. And she felt bad and thought, "I feel bad. I'm feeling good about feeling bad, getting good at this feeling of feeling bad. That makes me feel very, very bad." And she went back into the water and swam away, far, far away from everyone into her mountain cave. She stayed there and swam and dreamed dreams, but she came out one day. She saw people who were from another time, other dreamers, sitting around the fire singing songs of beauty. And Flower Girl said, "Can I join you? Can I sing like you and look like you? Can I talk like you, walk like you? You are so wonderful. I'm not wonderful. I want to be like you." And she tried and tried. She couldn't, no matter how hard she tried. But this time, something had changed, and she said, "I'm not going to say wrong or bad. I'm not going to say I'm not good at not being bad. I'm not going to think that way anymore." Something had changed. And this time, she jumped into the water, and she could feel the water when she was swimming. And she said, "I came out of this mountain cave, and this time things are different." She saw when she came out that there was birth, and there was death, and everyday life, and there were ordinary things. And she shouted to the world, "Thank you, world, thank you for patiently being there. Thank you, world, and thank you for beautiful ones for lovingly being there, and thank you, strong ones, for being there, and thank you, healthy ones, for happily being there, and thank you, generous ones, for always being there. Thank you." And guess what? You are all part of me, and now I can dance in the light sometimes, and sing in the light sometimes, and be like all of you sometimes. And sometimes I feel sad and bad and happy and gay, and I float away silently singing, "I am, I am, I am, I am." The story has no end, because Flower Girl still goes into the cave to swim and knows her heart has deeper dreams and silent future flight. Sometimes if you look closely, you can see her riding her horse all the way home.